And here's how you can access the Triage booking form from the link hub. So from the link hub here, click on this first link here. It will take you to this form here. So on the phone with the customer, you'll go through and take down their name, first, last name, company name, email, phone number. I'll just enter those real quick here. Sweet. And so for this field, if you're going to book it in with the customer now, you'll want to choose this option. Otherwise, if they would prefer a callback from Josh or Isaac, you would select one of these two. But for example, we'll just do booking now. Website URL, if they don't have a website yet, or you don't want to have to type in over the phone, you just leave that blank. For the country, we currently offer these 4 countries to choose from. So if we have a client in the United States, then you'll see this time zone field here will update to reflect that. So for here, you can choose any of the time zones that apply to the US. You might have to do a Google search to get this right, but this is just making sure that we send out notifications to them at times that are useful to them, rather than sending them a text at midnight reminding them of their call tomorrow or something like that. For the city, that's more for future reference. You can leave this blank. And for this, you just want them to ask them on the phone what are they wanting for us and tick any that apply. If they want something that isn't part of this list, you can scroll down here and add it into the notes at the bottom. And describing decision-making ability for the company, this is just to get an idea of, I guess, the level of authority the person we're talking to has. So if they are not the key person, if the authority makes many decisions, we want that person to be there for any sort of meeting where we decide basically what we're going to offer them, etc. This field here is just for finding out basically where they came from. It's good to figure out where they came from so we can figure out how well our funnels and sources are. So if we use this from the GeoPlus website. And yeah, additional notes, just add in anything you want here and click next. So then you'll be taken to this calendar booking screen. And so this will show, whoops, not sure why it's doing that. Wait, this will show any available times in Isaac's calendar for triage calls. So you can go through the customer and figure out what days they're available. If they're available on only Wednesdays, for example, choose off next week. If 10 a.m. works, if they're in a different time zone, you want to go down to here and just choose which one. So if they're in Los Angeles, it will update all these times along here to match that. So we'll go Wednesday. We can see if they're available around 3 p.m. We can go there, select that. And so you notice up the top in the URL up here, which isn't visible in this recording, but you'll see that the answers on the first form have been carried through to this URL. So there's hidden fields in here which will just be filled out with that information. So all you have to do here is just click and schedule meeting, and that will create a calendar event. And it will send it to the customer and send it to Isaac, so everyone's up to date on what's happening. And it will redirect you to the calendars screen. You can go high level, like a notification of new appointment booked. And once it updates, we should be able to see any upcoming bookings. Yep, so there it is. Well, this is the time we selected in New Zealand time. We selected 3 p.m. in Los Angeles, but it's 10 a.m. here. And you can see it's assigned to Isaac. And yeah, that's the basics of taking a phone and taking a phone call, adding them into Entium.